Oh my gosh, this table squeaks. Okay. This is about to be the most ratchet cocktail I have ever made because I don't have a mixer, so we're just gonna go with it. So, the reason why I'm kind of even mixing things together is because I wanted coffee, like more coffee, my espresso martini. So we have this, I don't even know what this thing is, like it's a water bottle, like a tumbler water bottle. I don't know, there's a certain name for these. I can't think of what I'm thinking of. Let's get smashed. Oh, that's kind of loud. I don't like, oh, that piece just rolled. I don't know where that went. The coffee next, which I kept in the fridge so it's nice and cold. And by the way, in today's video, we're going to be filming, and the way I said that was so weird. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my favorite TV shows. I was kind of inspired by my boy, my favorite YouTubers, my dude, Cody Leach. I love his horror content. He does other content as well, like with movies and TV shows, but he's mainly known for horror. Oh yeah, and this is the espresso martini, vodka and espresso coffee liqueur, and it's by On the Rocks brand. This stuff's so good. It's like my go-to. Some love in there. More than you should. So yeah, I got this video idea from him. Well, I know like a bunch of other people clearly filmed this idea on their channel, but I was like, you know what? I felt inspired. Okay, I am gonna shake this up. Our cute cup. I am gonna get a new mixer, I promise. And there we go. She's cute. Okay, I pray to the heavens above that my cat doesn't act a fool while I'm filming because she loves to rub on the tripod. My other cats don't do that, but she is a culprit of doing that. So, and also let's hope this video isn't forever long. Oh yeah, disclaimer. You know, gotta put on one of them lovely disclaimers for y'all. Slap that bad boy right on there. My list of TV shows might not be like your list of favorite TV shows, which is okay. You know, I don't expect us to have the same list of TV shows. That would be honestly fucking insane. And if anything, please leave your list or some of your favorite shows in the comments because I would like to see what they are. But yeah, so let's get to the list. And don't be a hater. For honorable mentions, I put a few on there, and I'm not going to explain the ones that I picked. I don't want to go in like to detail like why they're on my list. I'll save that for the one. I mean, why they're on my honorable mention list. Honorable mentions list. I can't talk today. Oh my god. But I'll save like explanations and why and stuff that was stupid to say. I will give you explanations on the actual list of the top 10. Okay, so let's get into it. Yeah, I need to shut up. Okay. So we have Bates Motel, Stranger Things, Fakes, which was a Netflix original show. Wasn't too known, but is a banger. We have 60 Days In, Victorious. Uh, oh my god, I love Victorious. Sorry. Two Broke Girls, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, AP Bio, and Scream Queens. The first movie that is on my list, and for some reason, when making the list, I did it from 10 to 1 instead of 1 to 10. So, oh well, fuck it. we live on. But number 10, I have Hell's Kitchen.
Number 5, wishy-washy, not even seasoned.
And yeah, Hell's Kitchen. I feel like that's such a like familiar known show. If you haven't seen an episode or a clip of Hell's Kitchen, then you're literally missing out. Like, you need to know who Gordon Ramsay is. He's crazy. He tickles my tummy. Like, not actually tickles my tummy, but he be having me busting on the floor. I don't know. I just love that show. I find it fascinating, and then on top of that, to see the drama and the craziness of him, it's great. So yeah. So moving on to the next show, we have Gotham, which is a Batman TV series. It was made by Fox. Love my boy who played the Joker. Well, he was like a portrayal of the Joker. I can't remember if they flat out said he was the Joker. I don't know. You just have to watch it. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. So that is number 9. So for number 8, we have a more recent show. Well, kind of recent. Well, we just got season 3 not that long ago, so it feels really recent to me. But Yellow Jackets. I love Yellow Jackets. I love survival type shows. Or like survival movies. So when this came out, I was like, this is gonna slap because of the whole concept of them being a soccer team getting stranded in the middle of the forest or wood, not the woods. I guess it's a forest because it's huge. Wild. It's super entertaining. All the characters, especially Misty. I love Misty. I feel like that's like she's a really loved character. But I'm gonna say it again. That girl gets down. She does not play. Next on the list is a Mac Daddy. It was show. I don't know. The show that lives and breathes in me. Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. I know some people say it's boring. They're like, I can't get behind it. The story is just like so slow. No, you're probably just stupid. I'm sorry, but I'm just kidding. But it's just such a good show. It's one of the very first, like, I don't know, like complex, longer TV series that I got into. And this is also like when all the seasons were already out. I wasn't one of those people that was watching it while it was airing. Unfortunately, I wish I was, but I wasn't. So when I started the show, I remember it did not take me long to finish it. I zoomed through it because it's just so good, and I rewatch it constantly. I adore all the characters. Actually, one of my favorite characters of all time in any TV show is on Game of Thrones, which is Arya Stark. That's my girl. She yeah, so that is number 7, and we're going to be moving on to number 6, which is a show that I recently watched, and I don't know why it took me so long to get into this show. I really should put my head in a blender for like waiting this long to get into this show. It's Dexter, like I said. It took me a minute, and I don't know why. I think I started like episode 1, and then life got a hold of me, unfortunately, and I got busy and didn't get back into it. And then I finally got the chance to just sit down and binge it, and I immediately was like, yeah, this is going on like my top list of favorite TV shows of all time. Like, this show is so good. The earlier seasons, of course, are more iconic. And memorable. I feel like the spin-offs, I haven't watched Original Sin yet. I'm going to get to it, so I'm not going to talk about it in this video because that wouldn't be fair. But I did watch New Blood, and New Blood was all right. We're not going to get into my feelings too much because then, like I said, I'll just yap forever about it. So yeah, if you really like crime shows, and just drama. Well, I guess all of these kind of have drama. That sounds so stupid. More like if it's like, I don't know, it's just so unique. It's nothing like I have seen before. I feel like most serial killer shows are like your typical like serial killer, pretty, to the code, like basic. But with Dexter, it's just so much more. It's so like much more layered, and just to get to see him as like a vigilante and like see him so like complex, like you care about this dude. I don't know. It's balls to the wall, amazing. And Michael C. Hall, who plays Dexter, he ain't married right now, I don't think, and he don't have kids. Call me. Uh, oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to say about Dexter is season 4 is probably one of the best seasons of any TV show that's ever aired. Season 4 will forever live in my brain until I am dead in the ground. The Trinity Killer, it's my baby boy. He, the actor, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he ate that he ate it up. So yeah, we are moving on to number 5, which is Black Mirror, a Netflix original. I feel like so many people probably know what Black Mirror is. If you haven't seen it, you probably have heard of it. It's an anthology show, which is probably one of the main reasons I really like it. So good at mixing futuristic elements with horror, and like some of this shit could actually really go down in real life. That's what terrifies me even more, and that's what's so disturbingly like haunting about it, is like some of those episodes with the, like how crazy and advanced technology is getting nowadays, like some of that shit could go down. So it just makes it even more intense and more real when you're watching it. And then we have number 4, which is American Horror Story.
Any last words? Only one.
Yeah, I didn't include horror stories, but just American Horror Story. So, because American Horror Stories kind of was a flop, like most of the episodes were a flop. But yeah, American Horror Story is a classic in my opinion. It's something I put on every year, definitely always around Halloween time, especially. My top favorite seasons are 1 through 5. In my opinion, those are the best ones. But like I also really like Cult and Apocalypse. I thought those 2 seasons, they just like really hit for me. And then Murder House is like my favorite season. That and Coven, I go back and forth between those two. It's hard to pick, but Murder House is just a classic. Like it was just the beginning, and like in my opinion, they could have just kept that story going. Now we're going to get into number 3, which is Mindhunter. And Mindhunter, let me tell you, Mindhunter is a classic in my opinion. It's a show that should have been on way longer than what it was. I think it was only on for 2 seasons. Yeah, 2 seasons. Mindhunter has one of my favorite serial killers that they explore, which is the co-ed killer, and the dude who plays him. I wrote his name down. It's Cameron Britton or Brighton. I think it's Britton. He did such a good job at playing. I call him Big Ed because that's his nickname. He did such a good job at playing him that I can't even, dude.
Is it true that you put part of her into the garbage disposal?
Her vocal cords,
Why?
because I couldn't shut her up.
He could have been the co-ed killer. Like he embodied the character so freaking well. Every time he was on the screen, you just couldn't take your eyes off him. And that goes for a lot of the other like serial killers that they had on the show. Like the actors just were so good at pulling you in. And I also like the fact of not the fact, the concept of the show of like them, like each time they would interview a serial killer, like it was recorded on like a tape, of course, like because at that time that's how they did it. And I don't know, it's perfection. Mindhunter should have been on way longer than what it was, and it pisses me off to this day. Like sometimes I'll just be sitting there thinking like, why wasn't that show on longer? Anybody want to get their paws back on it? You gonna do your job? Moving on to number 2, and these last 2 TV shows by far are my favorite TV shows of all time. So number 2, we have Big Brother. Big Brother is one of my favorite freaking sitcoms ever. I don't really, not sitcoms, shoot me in the back. Oh my goodness. It's one of my favorite reality shows, and I really don't care for reality shows that much. I mean, I like Bad Girls Club and like a few other random ones like on TLC. I got into it, I think, not late high school. Middle of high school, maybe it was early of high school. Yeah, actually it was early high school. And I was addicted. I found it like when it was like season 17 or 18. And then I loved the season, and so I went back and watched all the other seasons. And I had already like known about it, but I hadn't like seen the other seasons like yet. And binging them and going back all the time and watching them is like one of my favorite things to do. It's such a comfort show. Julie Chen, you are my boo. I don't know. Big Brother just is that show, and that's why it's number 2.
Stop talking to people like that.
Can you guys stop?
Talk to him.
You're sticking fingers in people's faces, damn it.
Okay, this
It's
is great.
inappropriate.
I'm obsessed with it. I want my own HOH robe. Actually, so you can get one on the CBS merch website, but it's like really pricey, and I'm like not about to spend that. So I might just make my own because, you know, I'm crafty like that. Stay tuned. Last, but definitely not freaking least, don't think I forgot about my baby, my holy grail, the king of all kings. The show that honestly opened my eyes to having good taste, in my opinion, of course. Big Bang Theory.
Started with a big bang.
So yeah, I've been obsessed with the Big Bang Theory since I was a kid. I'd say like elementary school. Yeah, that's when I got into it. It was honestly like one of my first like adult type TV shows. My grandma introduced it to me, and it was like one of the shows we'd always watch together. She sadly has passed away. I think it will be like almost 4 years now that she's been gone, and I miss her so freaking much. That was like a show we would always bond on, and we would like quote the show to each other constantly. And I remember when she was in hospice care and she was like really close to passing, we watched a few episodes together for the last time. She wasn't very conscious, I remember, but like just being able to sit there and have the show on with her like was so comforting. Oh my god, I'm about to cry. Let's not get emotional. Yeah, I love all the characters. One day I want the Big Bang Theory Lego set. It's like one of my like it's not a priority, obviously. Like it's expensive. Like I know I could afford it. Like I could get it if I wanted to, but it's one of those things that I'm like I don't need it right now, but it's like an item that once I accomplish stuff that I want and really get to the level I want to be in life, that's when I'll buy that. Okay, guys, so it's going on for quite some time, so I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching the video. Like I said before, put down in the comments your favorite TV shows. I would love to know. I love reading, and I love seeing your guys' comments. Yeah, so let's chat. Let's chat about shows. Let's chat about chat about shows and movies. I can't talk, and my lips are chapped. But yeah, so I will see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Guys, see you in the next one.